Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm taking delivery of a new tank. Check this out. Died. Right, this is my new tank. It's an Abbott 433. There was only, I believe, 240 of the Abbotts made by the British Army back in 1960s, and these are heavy artillery tank. The cannons is a 105 fire 105 howitzer shell. So this is basically, this cannon could level my house with one shot. Like, this is some serious bit of kit. Weighs about, with all the added extras it's got in there, weighs about, I think it's something like 18 tons in metric terms. So it's a big heavy tank, and as you've seen previous, I already own a tank. I've got the CVRT, which is only 8 ton, but it's a lot faster. So the CVRT is good for getting about in and out. But you know what? Just sitting around, you know, contemplating life, just like smoking my cigars, sitting by my fire in the back garden. I think my life's missing something. I really need something extra in my life. And then I was like, ding, I'm gonna get an Abbott. So here we are. I'm gonna get it off the trailer. This is the first time I'm seeing it today. So let's get it off the trailer and have a look around it. Big, it's even got a silencer on it to stop the crew going deaf. Some beastie cannon, that is. Right. Whoa. Whoa. It's very tight. It's a little bit of a different animal, this is. Jeez, you can feel the weight like pulling you left and right. This is a heavy tank, very heavy. 240 horsepower. But it's not about the horsepower, these things. It's about the torque, isn't it? It's about moving 20 ton of weight up the road at a decent pace. But this is pretty sick. Pretty sick. I'm quite happy with this. I was going past the car, thought it was well clear, looked in the mirror, I was just skimming it. So I'm going to have to get something I'm going to have to get used to, definitely. Jesus. Bloody hell. Tell you what, for a much bigger tank, it's actually a lot smaller in the driving hull, which I'm quite surprised at. Alright, how to get down? I'm going to have to put a step on this. It's easier just climb around the front, innit, I think. The size difference of it, like... It's got to be 9 foot wide. That's as big as your Arctic, isn't it?
Yeah, 2.5 meters, same width.
Same width. Yeah. Number built, 234 tanks built, 18.5 ton with all the kit in it. The width is 2.65, 8 foot 6 inches.
Close.
Yeah. 12 mil thick armor throughout, and that's steel. 105 millimeter gun. Holds 40 rounds in total, 6 rounds in the turret. It's got a 50 cal. Where's the 50 cal? Is it in the back?
In the back, I think they left it in there.
Right, so it's got a 50 cal gun that's got to go in the top. I'll put that on in a minute. The engine is a Rolls-Royce K60 MK4G. So it's a fuel opposed piston engine, 240 horsepower, 14 horsepower per ton. Got a 300 mile range in the fuel tank and a maximum speed 39 miles an hour.
Speed racer.
40 miles an hour. Jesus Christ. Imagine this thing coming at 40 miles an hour. That's nuts.
The Abbott 433 was in development from 1958 to 1960. Now, there were a variety of specifications available for different uses, whether that's for wading through water, providing tactical cover, or even recovery. One of the most impressive parts of the tank is the cannon. It can fire 6 to 8 rounds per minute with a range of 19,000 yards. Yes, you heard that right, 11 miles.
That's some weapon, that is. As you can see, it's a massive tank. Tracks are absolutely ginormous. So even though it's a track vehicle, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5 independent suspensions, six including the back. So you've got 6 independent suspensions. So even though it's a big heavy vehicle, it sort of floats on the road. Right, these are the 50 cal. So I've got the certificate for this. So this is a legit 50 cal. It's been decommissioned because I've got the certificate for it. But check this out. That's heavy.
That's why I didn't give it to you.
Wow, that is so heavy. Oh my God, I can't believe how heavy that is. Look at the size of the shells. So that's an automatic 50 cal. And does that just sit on the top, does it? Took 3 of us to get it to there. Must weigh 150 kilo. Like 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Right, the gun's on, so the 50 cal sits on top of the tank. That is how it was built back in 1960. It would come with a 50 cal, with a man operating the 50 cal. Another man stood there with the binoculars, would be looking out for people, and then you'd have 3 inside. You'd have 1 in the seat, the one that actually does the mechanics of aiming the gun, another one loading the barrel with the shells, and another one activating it. So pretty cool, eh? Pretty cool. Right, let's have a look inside. For whatever reason, there's a big PA system in here. I'd imagine this would have sat on the top of the tank for shouting obnoxious things towards the enemy, and perhaps a bit of morale for the army lads. Right, let's get in here. Right, can you imagine? That's the person sat loading the shells. These are the howitzer shells. Obviously they're going to be duds, but you know, they're all lined up all across there. God knows how many tons and tons and tons of shells this would hold. We've got a seat here. He would look through the scopes, and these handles turn the turret left and right and up and down. That one does up and down, that one does left and right. If you look in here, the breech for the cannon is taken out, so it's not currently a live cannon. You can get the breeches for them, but I would need to get my firearms license upgraded, which I'm trying to do. So hopefully I'll be able to activate the cannon again one day and have a fully functioning tank. So that could be pretty cool. But look, everything's here. This is the guy who I bought it from. I sent it to a mate of mine who does tanks up firstly, and he just ripped the engine out, made sure the engine was spot on, made sure all the pipes were working right, it was getting oil, changed all the levels and everything, and he said it was the most complete Abbott he's ever come across. So it's got everything in here, so there's nothing been taken out. It's got night vision on the scopes. So I'll be talking about my arse if I try to tell you exactly what's in here, but you can just have a look round. It's just insane. I mean, look where the people would sit to activate everything, and yeah, pretty cool. Right, we've had a look inside the tank, we've had a talk about the tank, we know what it's capable of, what it was made for. There's nothing else now other than to take it for a spin. Right, as you just saw on the roundabout, I ran out of fuel. Jack didn't record the bit where I had to back it down and block a lane of traffic for 10 minutes. Just managed to get it going again. Just managed to splutter into this side road here. So we've been home, got a jerry can. But I think this is a good excuse now, so we'll put this in just to get us to the petrol station. But I think we need to find out how much it costs to fill up this tank. So stay tuned. This is going to cost me a little bit. So I've just pulled up to the petrol station, it's just cut out again. Where are we taking it to? I'll just drive it around for fun. No, it's not going to war or anything. Let's have a laugh. Let's lift the pump. Diesel. Okay, so only let me put 120 quid in. Okay, so the first 120 quid, here we go. Right, that is first £120 in the tank. Let's have a look, see if it looks full. Nah. Honestly, like, it hasn't even made a dent. I think I'm going to be here a while. Right, second fill. This will be the third time. Third time, let's have another go. Okay, fourth time, here we go. Jesus Christ. Right then, Jack, fifth time's a charm.
Fifth time.
Fifth time's a charm.
I'm gonna be a while. Sorry.
Right, fill number 5.
Thank you.
Alright, no problem, thank you. I'm literally going to be here forever. This is actually ridiculous. Right, number 6. Right, number 6, here we go. I'm going to have to leave it at that. I'm going to have to leave it at number 6 because I've got shit to do today. I've got to meet someone at the gym in literally 10 minutes. I've been filling up here for nearly an hour and a half, 2 hours, have we? Ridiculous. Right, so we're at 6 fills at 120. Let me have a look if it's full. To be fair, it's full. I think another quarter of fill, it'd be full. Right, so it's full. 504 litres, 6 times 120, £720. That's all right. That's not too bad, is it? To fill a tank up to the brim. The other tank cost me over £1,000, but that was when. So I filled it up when the fuel prices were at the highest. Unfortunate for me. Right, stickers that back on, mate. There is literally, because I wasn't very careful with diesel has just filled the driver's bay. It's literally all over the seat, all over the instruments. Luckily, diesel isn't that flammable. Else I'd be in big trouble. Okay, now I've got a tank that stinks of diesel. We're gonna head to the gym now, so I'll see you at the gym. Right, I've just finished the gym session with Johnny Munster. What a cracking lad. Honestly, you got to check out that video on YouTube. It should be up. I don't know if it's up before this or after this, but go and check out. Johnny's a proper lad. Right, can we just take a second to admire that the tank actually takes 4 spaces. It is literally like...
There's like a car just standing behind you, but completely in a way. Also.
How dare you? How dare you?
You just drive back today, right?
Yeah.
Backwards. Over
Yeah,
here.
I'm going to reverse back over that car. But honestly, to get the size of that compared to a normal car, like it's just insane. So I'm just getting to grips with this thing, like driving it through the streets. Like I'm having to straddle 2 lanes going into roundabouts. Really wary. Like I've got to look in my mirrors constantly because cars they don't know how to act around a tank, you know. But having fun so far. I think we'll do a little bit more driving around and just get a bit more of a feel for the tank. McDonald's is over there. Does anyone remember the old McDonald's through the drive-through? I'm going to do that another day, but that's coming up for sure. So see you in a second. I've just stopped at my mum and dad's house. What do you think, Dad?
It's pretty cool, yeah. Not many granddads have got a family with a couple of tanks.
I've been driving it around all day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it broke. Well, I ran out of fuel in the middle of a roundabout in Newcastle.
Like a fuel lock.
I think so, yeah. So I had to pull it to the side and deal with that. It's absolutely massive, isn't it? Like it's just f***ing stupid. Who the f*** allowed this on the road? What absolute maniac thought, oh yeah, well, we'll let you road register that and let you drive it around. Lunatics. Absolute lunatic. Thank you very much, sir. Whoever signed this tank off, I thank you. Providing my family with excessive amounts of happiness.
The best bit of kit on it is the 50 cal Browning machine gun. I could just do with that in the back garden for the squirrels, but
It's even got windscreen wipers. Because that's where the driver would sit down and look through the mirror.
yeah.
So we need windscreen wipers on that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Let's see what size engine it is. We never actually found out, did we? So a Rolls-Royce K60 multi-fuel opposed piston engine. So I think that means you can put any fuel in it. You can put petrol
I
or
believe
diesel.
you can run it on petrol or diesel, or perhaps even paraffin.
Engine size 6.5 litre.
Wasn't far off. Yeah.
6.5 litre engine.
Yeah.
Stopping it is horrendous because you have to pull both right stick to put the right brake on, left stick to put the left brake on, obviously to turn right and left. And to stop dead, you have to pull them both back at the same time. And what I'm finding is I'm pulling them both back and it's going left because obviously the left brake is just working a lot better than the right. So I'm having to pull them back and pull the right a little bit more than the left because I'm literally fighting the tank to keep it in a straight line when you're braking. So it is, it's a bit of a handful. Right, we're home. So I guess the next thing is, where do I keep this thing? Can I fit it in my gates? Will it fit on my property? Is it going to rip the flags up on my driveway? These are all big questions that we're going to answer right now. Right. I think it's safe to say it's not going to fit in the front driveway. Where am I going to park this thing? Third world problems when you buy a tank. And where'd you park it? So I've got a side road here. Side road here, but I think it's going to be too big to fit up there. Yeah, it's too wide. It won't fit in the front gate. It won't go up the back garden. Does it mean I've just got to leave a tank on the road? A bit unfair on the neighbours, isn't it? Just leaving a tank there all the time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, the wife's not going to be happy. Someone's churned up the grass. Is there a way to get it in? It's got to be, hasn't there? I mean, come on, Jack. They put a man on the moon in 1969.
That's true.
You know what I mean? There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. What? Just hang on a second. Right, I'm going to have to try this again a different way. So I'm going to have to go in straight and then try and turn it on my driveway, which I didn't really want to do because I don't want to rip the cobbles up. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Man on the moon. Oh, it's going to do my head in if it doesn't fit on my property. What do I do?
Easy.
Hand up for stop.
Okay.
Thumbs up for keep going.
And I'm a cameraman, not a lot.
Okay, it's on you, Jack.
Alright,
Let me
alright.
destroy my house.
Alright. Keep going. Keep going. Stop.
What we're saying is
That was easy the second time.
perfect. Just get that angle right, mate. I told you, Jack. God, I didn't even hit anything.
That was easy.
Hey, didn't hit nothing. So look, can I fit a truck there? I can fit my truck there. Mate, there's like 7 foot there.
There was, but I was panicking. It's just
Literally 7 foot. So I think what I need to do, basically when I hit this tyre, this is bro science now. Right, so when I hit that tyre, I'm parked perfectly. What's saying? Look, I mean, look, the other tank's up there. Got a mini tank. We've got 2 tanks. We've got like the long distance tank. This can do like 300 miles. And then we've got the one that I can just go to the shops in and get my milk and bread and stuff, you know? Can't believe someone has done that to my grass verge out there. Wait till my wife sees that. She'll blow her lid. Use the truck to flatten out the grass. That whoever did that earlier on, it's a good idea, isn't it, Jack?
2 birds with a stone, that is.
You never even know anyone was there.
Sorted.
Hang on, well, it's nearly sorted. Nearly sorted. Nearly. How's that look?
Going for a little bit more on that little lip there. Little there.
Done?
Tiny bit more on that, goes quite far wide with it.
A bit more wide.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah, yeah?
Done.
Yeah?
Done.
Alright, let's have a look. Let's inspect the masterpiece.
Better than new.
It's almost as if the house was made to have a tank on the driveway.
Oh, 2 tanks.
2 tanks, sorry. To show you the size difference, and then we're gonna. It's literally. How much bigger is the tank? It's literally like chalk and cheese, isn't it? I must say that this tank, like this is great. This is so maneuverable. Like I can drive this in tighter spaces than a car. Does that make sense? Because this tank, I can put it into neutral and it'll just turn on the spot like that. Whereas that tank has to be driven, so you have to be driving to turn. So this is actually, it's a much more enjoyable tank to drive in the streets. Well, that's just cool as f***, isn't it?
So which one would you say you prefer overall? I know you said one for the streets and then one for long journeys and things.
I don't know, just for whizzing about and like taking my kids out and stuff, just for, you know, going and enjoying that one. But I think just for badass like proper man points, it's got to be the Abbott. I mean, that's a big truck. That's like a Ford Raptor, and it makes that look like a small vehicle, doesn't it? Right, I think that's pretty much wrapped the day. So we've had some fun. We've test ridden the tank quite a lot.
Put a lot of fuel in.
Put a lot of fuel in it. Broke down. Well, I've fixed it now, but someone did that to the Verge. Had a gym session with Johnny Munster. That was good fun. Right, I'm going to cut the video there. Thank you so much for watching. Hit me up with the comments. What do you want to see me do with this tank? We've got so much I can think of. We've got car washes out the question, multi-stories out the question. I reckon we should try McDonald's drive-through.
A Starbucks drive-through.
Starbucks drive-through, yeah. It's gonna be tough, man. It's literally a HGV.
And they put a man on the moon.
They did. Tug of war, but tug of war against what? It'll beat that hands down. We did tug of war with that against 80 people, didn't we? It took 80 people to beat that tank. How many people would this tank take to beat? Be a lot. 18 ton gross weight. How much grip is on the ground? It'd be a lot of people. Okay, so there's some exciting stuff. Hit me up in the comments though. Help me out. What do you want me to see to do with my new tank that I accidentally bought this morning? Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Big love the beast. Take care.